Lesson 16.7 is writing a tangent line to an integrally defined function. So remember that when we are writing slope, or not slope, but writing equations of tangent lines, we need point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals our slope m times x minus x1. So we need a point, and it tells us that f is shown below. So that's the antiderivative, or sorry, the derivative. The antiderivative would be g, the original function. And so we're trying to write a line that's tangent to g at x equals -9. So that gives me part of my point. I need to plug that in for x to get the y. So I'm going to take my g of x and say g of -9 is equal to 9 to -9 f of t dt. I'm hoping you realize that this is in the wrong order. We should go small to big. So I'm going to actually reverse it. So I'm going -9 to 9, but then that's going to make it a negative. So we are going to have to find the area from -9 to 9. So it looks like all of it. Okay, so this triangle is 2 by 3. That's 6. Half of 6 would be 3. This is from 6 to 3, which would be a base of 9, and its height would be here, because it's got to be perpendicular. That's 2 units. 9 times 2 is 18. Half of 18 is 9. And here, this is 3 to 9, so that's 6 by 4. That's 24, but half of 24 is 12. So it'd be a negative of 3 minus 9 plus 12. Which 12, let's see, that would be -6 plus 12, which would be 6, but then that's going to be -6. So that gives me my point. Now I have to find my slope of what the original function g was. So I need to find g prime of -9. So if I'm taking the derivative of this, I'm taking the derivative of this, which cancel each other out. So g prime of -9 is really going to be f. Doesn't matter which bound it is, but it's going to be f of -9. So I'm going to look on here, a -9, that's at 2. So the slope is 2. All right, now I've got everything I need. I've got my point, and I've got my slope. So this line would be y minus -6 equals 2 times x minus -9. You can leave it like that. There's no need to convert it because it doesn't have y equals on there. It just has a blank. So write that in or subtract 6, whatever you want to do.